First, Mike is going to come up to tell us about, because we're saving the best for last, which is, of course, the award that we're giving out to Vinny. But we're calling up Mike, and please give us some remarks about how you see the vision for the next, to speak to your community and tell us.
That's all right. So, as a young police officer, I have about 10 years on the job. As a young police officer, when I was first assigned to the 71st Precinct, I had to look up on a map exactly where it was. I wasn't so familiar with the neighborhood of Crown Heights. And when I first got assigned here, I was doing patrol, and I started to go to jobs, and I would hear people say, oh, I know Vinny Martinos, or Detective Vinny Martinos is a good friend of mine, or, you know, who's this guy Vinny Martinos? So, as a young police officer, that made me very interested in to find out who this guy was. So I started to see him around the precinct, I started to see him around the command, and I started to see the great respect that he had for this community. And this community specifically is very unique, as you all know. It's filled with a lot of native New Yorkers, much like the neighborhood that I grew up in. And there's a lot of love. The people that live in this community love this community. They're very, very dedicated, and you know, they come together like you don't see in many neighborhoods. You know, in the precinct that I live in, when they have community meetings or they have build blocks, you don't really get a big turnout. You don't really get a lot of people. There's not a lot of community involvement. But when you have something going on in Crown Heights, you get everybody. Everybody comes out, and it just goes to show you the type of people that live here. They really, truly love this community. They love this neighborhood, and they all have the same common goal, and that is just to have a peaceful, beautiful community. And as a community affairs officer, you know, stepping into Vinny's shoes, basically, I have the same common goal, and I just want to help bring the community together and keep the same love and peace that goes on in this neighborhood.